MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Colorado Rockies. Stay tuned for Rockies baseball next. Jamie Valdez, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Digging in, J.C. Embry. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, the second baseman, number 7.
Pitch on the way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. These Rockies guys, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today, looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The next 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Armstrong.
Into the box now, Pete Armstrong. And he popped him up. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
To the plate now, Ryan Buckner, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 2-0. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Stepping in, Jesse Padilla. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
2-0 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Armstrong on second. Buckner on at first with 2 down. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's set. The 2-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Cubs strand a couple. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Some Igawa gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Into the box now, Manuel Ojeda. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
In there, 0-1. Dan, Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2. But yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 23.
Stepping up now, Alec Munoz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
At the plate now, Mark Wahlberg. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. The 1-0 home, fouled off. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 gets him looking, strike three.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, Benji Dennis, fouled away. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 16 homers, 57 runs batted in. He's set. The 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Into the box, Joel Taylor. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Santiago. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike. A high fastball is in there. Two and two.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Pitch popped up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Suzuki.
Standing in, Sito Suzuki. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hey. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Digging in, Nicholas Horner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And it's fouled away. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Paul Elliott.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Elliott tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting center, the shortstop, Willie Carvajal.
Settling in now, Willie Carvajal. Now the pitch.
Hey!
Bases are empty, one man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Just hung in there on that one. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Michael Ishii.
Ready now, Michael Ishii. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First offering on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Bounce to first, right to him, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. Rockies lead it 2-0. So here now's the pitcher, Sum Igawa. 9-1-2 due up.
Igawa.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. J.C. Embry waits on deck. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Coming to the plate now, J.C. Embry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but
meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Stepping in now, Pete Armstrong, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he falls behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High and deep to straightaway right. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. Throw won't get him.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Buckner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So we're back to even now after the sac fly. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Sammy Sosa. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Jamie Valdez.
Jamie Valdez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0.
Aye.
And he missed with the palm ball, so it goes to 2-1. Hit back up the middle, fielded cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So with 1 away, time for a check of the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. In now for Colorado, Manuel Ojeda. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Alec Munoz is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. And now they've got him in a rundown. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. The 1-0 is a ball below the zone. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Suzuki will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rockies are down quietly, and after 3 it remains a 2-2 tie. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So coming to the plate, Jesse Padilla. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Padilla.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to short. He's right there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Freddie Santiago.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Santiago. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and 1 strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see the top 2 pitch velocities here, 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. So in now for Chicago, Sito Suzuki. First delivery to him on the way.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Fouled off. Two runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Rockies offense with Colorado's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Mark Wahlberg. And now a pitch on the way.
0-1. Count 1-0.
1-0 pitch on the way. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Full count, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 pitch. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Ready to take his hacks again, Benji Dennis, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 out, nobody on. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the pitch. Two runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And that misses 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Joel Taylor. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Digging in, Nicholas Corner.
The shortstop, Nicholas Corner.
First pitch on its way. Lifted into center field. Munoz is there, and he has it for the first out.
The pitcher, number 18, Igawa.
Stepping into the box, Igawa. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. So far this season, Igawa brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Second baseman, J.C.
Digging in once again, J.C. Embry. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Cubs are down in order. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Into the box, Paul Elliott. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And now a pitch on the way. Hey now.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Hit hard to short, scooped up, and there's one down now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Willie Carvajal.
Striding in for the Rockies, Willie Carvajal. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now the 2-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
To the plate now, Michael Ishii. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop. Wow.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
Standing in, Jamie Valdez. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-2 Colorado. Charlie Evers takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57, Charlie Evers.
All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Pete Armstrong.
Pete Armstrong.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Evers has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's down. Hey.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
So stepping in, Ryan Buckner earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-2, full count.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now batting, Sammy Sosa. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. Ishii is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 3.
Ready for another shot now, Jesse Padilla, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
One 0 count. Here it is. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Santiago.
The next Cub up, Freddie Santiago, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Buckner is on his way home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nicholas Horner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Two men are on with two men out. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Cubs are on top 4-3. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Manuel Ojeda. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the pitch.
Ball 1.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Alec Munoz is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
In now, Alec Munoz, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Armstrong will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, the first baseman, Mark Wahlberg.
So striding in, Mark Wahlberg. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Now a palm ball is looked at here for strike 2. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The tag gets 1, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
The left fielder, number 1.
Now at the plate, Benji Dennis. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Slurve in there, strike one. This ball will be chopped foul. 2 out with the man at first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. They still trail it here 4-3. Rick Sloan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32, Rick Sloan.
Now at the plate, Sum Igawa.
Leading off for the Cubs, the pitcher, Sum Igawa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, what a play! Touché, sir.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, J.C. Embry. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now here it comes. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ojeda is there. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Ready once again, Pete Armstrong. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Ball 1. The 1-1 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Count to 2-1.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-2 pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that is off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate now, Ryan Buckner, and he fouls this one off. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Striding in, Joel Taylor. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Paul Elliott.
Striding in once again, Paul Elliott. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inside, ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Carvajal.
Digging in and looking for more, Willie Carvajal. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. One 0 count. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Howie Yates will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Doug Matos will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 2.
Leading off the inning, Sammy Sosa, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Yates, a veteran at 35 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
The next 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So digging in now, Jesse Padilla. First offering on its way. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Four 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Fouled away. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
And he got him. Game here. 4-3 our score, as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters.
Santiago.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Santiago. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. He waits. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Sito Suzuki is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. Runners on first with one down. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Ojeda is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Stepping in, Nicholas Horner. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season, as it is now 7-3.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Augustin Leon enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Augustin Leon.
In now, Igawa.
The pitcher.
And a first pitch swing. He gets a fly ball to left center.
Munoz will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cubs 7 and the Rockies 3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Michael Ishii.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
In there, and it's even at 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
The batter,
at the plate, Doug Matos. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Armstrong calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Manuel Ojeda.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Manuel Ojeda. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Rafael Santos enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, J.C. Embry. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
At the plate, Pete Armstrong. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to short. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he's back easily. Into the box, Ryan Buckner. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dennis is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The right fielder, number 21, Sammy Sosa.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Sammy Sosa. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
2 out with the man at first. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Striding into the box, Jesse Padilla. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Two down, runners at first and second. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. He'll score easily, and it's now a 6-run lead. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Freddie Santiago is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Another one sent foul. Once again a 3-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Cubs 9 and the Rockies 3. Billy Palmer is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 30, Billy Palmer.
Now to the plate, Alec Munoz. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Palmer has over 40 innings on his line so far, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. Hit out towards second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate, Mark Wahlberg. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
The left fielder, number 1, Benji Dennis.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Benji Dennis. Pitch on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
All even now, 2-2. Last strike now for Colorado. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Digging in to try it again, Joel Taylor. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Chicago Cubs rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Sam Higawa earns his 12th victory in the ball game as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.